Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood geek, Philip here. In case you can't tell by the setup in front of you, we're in my shop, or my dad's shop really. I would show you the rest of it, but it is a royal mess right now. But I will give you a kind of a general rundown. We've got more hand tools than really I can name. We've got a Grizzly Vertical Milling machine. Got a Craftsman Table saw, from back when Craftsman was a good brand. A Southbend Heavy 10 and a Light 9, two metal lathes. A bandsaw, well, we've got two bandsaws. We've got a little one, we've got a big one, we've got a little drill press. We have this wood lathe, and we've got a really big one that's outside, but it's not running at the moment. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? We've got a metal shaper, and let's see, I think that's it, yeah. But you know, I thought I'd do a vlog about hobbies. One of my hobbies is wood turning, and I've got your standard setup. I've got a really old Montgomery Ward wood lathe. I've got the standard setup. I've got gouges. I've got some small ones. I've got a really big one for roughing stuff. We've got a handful of parting tools. I've got a really big skew, medium-sized skew, and a really tiny skew. I'll give you an idea of how each of these tools is used in a moment. And I've got a couple of scrapers. As you might guess, I've got them from various sets. I've got some Buck Brothers tools, and I've got some that are really old and I don't really know where they're from. I've got some Swan tools somewhere. That's not really, it's not really important who made them. Not really going to make anything, and I didn't grab a turning blank. I just went out to the wood pile and grabbed a chunk of, I think it's mulberry. So who knows how it will turn. Let's start with big gouge. Now there's this big knot right here. Basically the sole purpose of this tool is to work the knot down and make the workpiece nice and round. I'm going to be honest with you, I really am not very good at this. I do a lot of my turning on a mandrel because I do a lot of pen making. I need to adjust the height of the tool rest. Just a little bit. That's it. Whoops. And this is an interesting lathe because of the way the tailstock works. It's got a ram, and you turn this way to tighten it instead of the opposite, which is more classical approach. Now that it's a little more round, I'm going to use a smaller gouge. These days, most of the work is done with the gouge. But I like having a nice full complement of tools. And the skew is one that's really going out of style, but it's one that takes a lot of finesse and skill to use. As you might guess, I don't really have a lot of finesse and skill. But I'm not really making anything. One downside to turning something like a bark is the bark comes off and starts flapping around. But what's really cool is that with the skew, what I've just turned is so smooth that I can turn on the lathe and hold my finger right here, and it doesn't hurt it. Whereas if I put my finger here, it's kind of rough on it, and right here especially. That was a big skew. Strangely enough, the little skew is much easier to control than the larger one. And with the skew, you can make, you know, a nice even taper, or you can make a rounded end almost. Anyway, scrapers are interesting. They've got a predetermined shape. I don't think this one's been used much. It looks freshly ground. And you basically scrape that shape into the wood. Once again, it's worked itself loose. This one makes a nice V shape. And this one, I think it's supposed to be flat, but if you can see that, it's far from it. And scrapers are the least interesting tool because they don't take any effort or skill to use at all. But, alright, parting tool. I almost forgot. Actually, I did forget. Parting tool is an interesting looking thing. You'd think you'd use it like that. You turn it like this, and you it cuts a square groove. The idea being that you get it close enough to all the way through, and then it'll just snap. And that's really about it when it comes to wood turning. I don't have any hollowing tools, and haven't finished making the faceplate yet. So I can't like do bowls or cups. Well, I can do cups. I've done cups before, but basically what I have to do is turn it, and then stick it in the vise and drill the hole through it. Or into it, rather, because you don't want to go all the way through. And I'm rambling now, so I think I'll cut this off. And Frosty will probably tell you about his hobby, which I think might be similar.